Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has criticized Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara for writing a letter to the State House of Assembly. The letter, which sought a meeting with lawmakers about the Supreme Court's decision on the state's political situation, was dismissed by Wike as useless. Speaking with journalists in Abuja on Wednesday, Wike expressed his disapproval of Fubara's approach. He emphasized that Speaker Martins Amehule and the lawmakers are not under Fubara's control and should be treated with respect. Wike argued that instead of writing a public letter, Fubara should have directly contacted Amehule and his team by phone to arrange a meeting. He stated that the lawmakers are not Fubara's subordinates and deserve respect. You have had a frosty relationship with an arm of government. If you're a good politician, will you go and write a letter? Is it by writing a letter signed by the SSG? What an insult. Is it how it is done? If you're a politician, you know what to do. All these letters are useless. You're not sincere. You're playing to the gallery, he said. When asked how peace could be restored in the state, Wike said it can't be restored until the right thing is done. What is peace? What is more important than letting the right thing be done? When the right thing is done, there will be peace. But if the right thing is not done, how can you talk about peace? Go present the budget. Go submit the list of the commissioners, he mentioned. What are your thoughts on this report?
Yes, thank you. I have posited a few days ago that the issue of letter, even though there should be official communication, there are proper channels of communicating officially. Okay? If I send a correspondence here now to this TV station, surely someone will acknowledge my correspondence and give me an acknowledged copy. All right? We should not also forget that relationship has been frosty for getting to 2 years now. And these are arm of government that have been in disagreement. Okay, the legal tussle just ended in favor of the assembly members. So a right-thinking person will ask, do we expect the assembly members just open their arms wide open and hug the governor at first instance? No. We are humans. We should be honest about this issue. People should zero emotions and look at the true position.
What would you have had the governor do?
What I would have had the governor do is exactly what the minister said. I stated it here in this TV station a few days ago, that there is nothing wrong in the governor reaching out to the speaker.
But you did mention the relationship was frosty.
Yes, of course. Don't forget, the final court in the land have given a judgment, and that judgment is final. It is not appealable to anywhere. Okay? Now, in resolving conflicts, parties must be willing to shift grants and make amends. You don't rule out this fact. You don't rule out the fact that a court has given final judgment, and this is a judgment in direction. It's a directive. The Supreme Court is a court of policy and directive. And it has said, go and represent the budget in one of its rulings. Now, the Assembly have given a leeway by asking the governor, Governor, please take 2 days, prepare this budget, possibly do some review in it, come within 48 hours and present this budget.
When they did give the governor that information, did they call him to give him, or was it written via letter?
There was an official communication.
Don't you think the governor emulated the same level of official communication?
No.
That was corresponded?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Why I say so is, when the dispatch rider got there, the recipient opened the letter, read through the letter, and gave it back to the dispatch rider and asked them to walk away. So, see.
But then was this communicated via a letter?
Yes, of course, it was communicated.
Do you think that is why the governor corresponded and responded in his own response as regards going via a letter instead of phone calls?
The governor, we should not mix it up here for the interest of the listening viewers.
Okay.
The governor did not reply that letter.
Right.
Okay. What the governor did was to write his own letter asking them to come. No. See, we must be honest in this issue.
He asked them to come.
He asked them for a meeting.
Okay, that he was going to come over and meet with them.
No. He didn't say he was coming over to meet with them in his letter. The letter was all over social media.
Right.
The governor invited the assembly members to come to government house for a meeting. Like I posited before, there is nothing wrong in a situation where the relationship is smooth, the arm of government are in good relationship, cooperating and running the affairs of government properly, no issues. There is nothing wrong in the governor calling the speaker, say, Mr. Speaker, how are you? Can I see you and the members tonight?
Now, given
there
that,
is nothing wrong.
Given that you mentioned that the letter from, the speaker was given back to the dispatch, do you think the relationship is still not frosty that would have made the governor to reach out via call?
We must look at issues holistically here.
Okay.
That relationship is still frosty as at now.
Right.
That is the truth. Now, moving forward in the interest of Rivers State, we are advocating that both parties, both dramatists, personas should shift grounds. Okay? This is a time now to shift grounds. It is no more time to discuss the letter. It is no more time to discuss what has happened. We are looking at moving forward, which way forward in the interest of peace, development, and oneness in Rivers State.
Right.
So now, the moving forward idea is simple. The governor should reach out again. He should reach out, not sending someone, not asking an aide to send a WhatsApp message to the speaker. That is wrong. That is wrong. Don't forget that people's ego have been bruised. Okay? Now they have that judgment in their favor. They are saying, His Excellency, do the rule of law. And in my view as a lawyer, I don't think there is anything wrong in the assembly asking His Excellency to do the rule of law. So we will advocate that His Excellency should please reach out to the speaker. Say, Speaker, can we shield our swords? Can we talk? Possibly ask for a meeting with the speaker and the leadership of the house, like the committee members. First, there should be an in-house meeting to discussing the way forward. Mr. Speaker, what do we do in providing the assembly a permanent residence now that this place is under construction? Both parties should have this meeting of minds. They look at the next topic. Mr. Speaker, considering your salaries and emoluments and allowances have not been paid for over years, what are the irreconcilable differences? They work it out. They go to the next subject matter, which should be the budget. Mr. Speaker, the budget is ready. We would want to present so day. Can we come? Is it convenient? I mean, there should be official communication, because this is an arm of government talking. You're not talking to your boys. You're not talking to your appointees. Don't forget the assembly members are also elected like the office of the governor.
Right.
Okay, so we want peace in this state, and we will advise that His Excellency should please reach out to Martins and co. Truth be told, they are offended. Their ego is bruised over what happened. Reasons best known to any of the parties. But now we are not looking at what has transpired, what led to the mess we are now. We are looking at moving forward. So Rivers State can develop. We can have security in our state. People shouldn't move without fear. There should be, social activities thriving. The economy will boom. But now, truth be told, people are living in fears to move late night. Okay? People are living in fears because of uncertainties. So we want peace in Rivers State. We want the both arm of government that are in disagreement now. Okay. We want them to shield their sword. Do you think the swords, we want us to shield, would be shielded if the letter of the governor is being described as useless by the Honorable Minister? At this point now, at this point now, we are not looking at the letter anymore. We are not looking at the content of the letter anymore. We are not looking at the process of sending the letter, whether it followed due process or not, whether it contravenes any section of the law. We should, at this point, keep all that apart, okay? And advise His Excellency to reach out. He should follow the proper channel of communication. He should personally call out Mama things. I said it before on this show that if I happen to be the governor and I find myself in this situation, I will not only call the speaker on phone. I will go to him personally. I will make efforts. I will be seen to have made efforts to reach him.
But going to the gate, is that doesn't, is that do you think to any degree that is some form of an effort the governor has put in?
Yeah, to an extent.
Okay.
To an extent, but efforts made in the wrong direction. Okay?
You said go to them.
Yes, sis. Okay. Let's delve into the letter a little. The time of requesting to submit the budget. Let's assume that this letter actually went to the assembly.
Okay.
Okay. Let's assume that this letter actually went. Look at that timing. The timing was urgent. The government on its side, wasn't happy with the 48-hour ultimatum. I heard some government, appointees talking about the urgency, that the time was so shallow. Even in this show, I also advocated that the assembly should give them some time to rework the budget. Okay? Now, you complain that 48 hours was so near in timing.
Right.
And you are doing a letter that is less than 24-hour request. I mean, see, we are not playing politics here. We want peace in Rivers State, and we should look at what the law says. The law, the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria allows for 3 arms of government. Right. We are running a constitutional democracy. Right. The judiciary, the House of Assembly, and the executive itself, the legislature and the executive itself. So now, there are conflicts. So proper channel of communication should pass because ego was bruised. Right. Trust was broken, truth be told.